numbers from last season, goals against and save percentage, both fourth best in the NHL.
Alrighty.
At the other end of the ice, Peter Mrazek, he's been alternating with Arvid Soderblom. 1 and 2 for Mrazek. He backstopped them to the win on opening night in Pittsburgh. Starting goalies brought to you by Honda. Ready for the opening face-off. You heard
All right.
Montgomery. It's the Zaka line. Pavel Zaka
Oh, shit.
centering David Pasternak and Brad Marchand. And for Chicago, Jason Dickinson will take the
All right, man. We got ourselves a game here. Bruins versus the Chicago Blackhawks. Bruins are undefeated thus far in the season. It's going to be interesting to see how things go. The 19 Patra. Got Swayman in net. I like how we're going here, boys. Yeah. We got a lot of games thus far early in the season. Icing. So the Bruins are having a really good start to the season. Really good start. Got to be happy with that. Just want to see Patra look good, have a solid game. That's the main thing here. I mean, the Blackhawks are 2 and 4, but I think all things considered, they're playing pretty solid. Coyle loses the draw. Coyle, Frederick, and JVR. Oh, JVR almost got that. Freddie battling for the puck here. JVR, Coyle. That's a big boy line. Lots of size and strength on that line. I think that's a really good line right there. I like that combination of size. Really good third line. Very difficult to play against. Connor Bedard's on the ice here. They're going to have his tracker because it's ESPN. They're going to track everything. Make sure everything is bowel movements are clear. And I don't even hate the Connor Bedard mention. I know some people get annoyed with it, but I understand. You should be advertising your stars. So Jones, good save there by Swayman. Good save there by the Sway. I love Swayman's helmet, man. It's really clean. Yeah, there's no real risk on that. If that went in, then you're kind of concerned. Here we go. We got a little bit of Patra. Wins the draw. Great win there. Coil up. Geeky here, grabbing it. Taking it low. Throw. Oh, he tried to center it. Nobody there. And Shattenkirk. Forbert just turned that over. That wasn't a good look. Oh, good back check there. Ooh, Chicago tried that cross crease there. Oh, Chicago's got a little good pressure here. Good stick there. I think that was Shattenkirk. Oh, Patra. Oh, good try. I thought he could have slid that over to DeBrusk. I like him shooting early. Quite a bit. Felt like he could have fed that over. Oh, the defenseman took that away. Okay, from that angle. All right, I'll be fair. I'll shut up. He's looked good. I like Patra's game quite a bit. Three points in 6 games. Strong start for the kid. 2 goals. Yep, beat me to it, Ray. 2 goals in Anaheim. And that is icing by Chicago. 17:51 in the first. It's been phenomenal for Guelph. Yeah, Matt Patra's got to be on the main roster. He's justified. He's justified making out of camp. Good stick lift there by Pasta. McAvoy. Oop. Battling for it down low. Pasta steps up at the line. Boston will retain control. Grizzlick. Ooh, good play there by Barshi. McAvoy. Ooh. That could have been dangerous. Marchand in pursuit. Good old Ryan Donato, huh? Lindholm all the way up. Oh, whoa. I thought Brown won that. I thought Brown for sure won that hustle. Well, questionable icing call. Questionable.
Blackhawks development staff. I played with Yannick in LA. One of the best face-off men in the last 25 years or so. He was really quick with his stick, had a really good eye, and he's given Bedard in practice now.
I think with Bedard, with the face-offs, it should come. I think with some guys, it just takes a little bit of time.
It's hard for young guys to do well in this league in the draw. Perreault, best of all time in the NHL with face-off winning percentage.
Ooh, good stick. All right, Chicago's got a little sustained pressure down low here. Good lift there, good little flip there by Carlo, hitting Lauko with some speed. Beecher to the net. Whoa. Got Brown hustling in there. He's grinding. Lauko's laughing. Beecher's looked good thus far. He looked okay in the AHL last year. This year he's like, whoop, right at the feet. I like that. Just throw it towards the net. Never know what happens. Seen some weird stuff go in the NHL. And Geeky loses that. I've noticed Geeky's been taking some of the draws here, and then they just kind of switch. Ooh. Shot from the point. Good save. Good save there by Swayman. Good saucer pass there by Patra. That's interference. You can't do that, Korchinski. Can't hold him. I like that kid, too. Korchinski for the Blackhawks. Great hockey name, but also I thought he's played pretty solid thus far. Can't do that, kid. Yeah, he's got his hand like he's a wrap around. All right, power play here. It's a good battle by Zaka. Marchand here. Ooh, nice little nifty move. That was a bad pass by Pasternak. I don't know what the hell that was. Trying to hit Marchand at the line. And good clear by Blackhawks. Pasta can be a little reckless with it. A little reckless with the puck. Chicago is very heavy on the forecheck. They do not let people just sit. Geeky back to the point. DeBrusque
For Seattle here.
over to Patra. Patra back to Lindholm. Lindholm just here at the point. Over to Patra.
Patra getting some power play.
Shoot.
Snapped it on net.
Nice shot. Not mad at that. 36 seconds. Got to get something on that.
Seconds remaining on the penalty to Korchinski.
It's a good sign to see a youngster be confident enough to shoot the puck. And it's one thing to make the team. Now you're here, but you've got to push yourself into a position that they think is a really good idea. They just say a lot of young players defer to the older guys. Patra has room to shoot it. He's more of a passer. 79 assists last year in the Ontario League, but he snapped up with at Peter Mrazek.
16 goals in junior hockey last year. Jim Montgomery likes the fact that he'll go to the hard places, do the dirty work,
Oh, cleared it.
put himself in front of the net, even though he's not a big guy. Not that it's game when he goes, he's got a rebound right out in front of him. Shot by Jake DeBrusque.
Really reminds me a lot of the youngster Wyatt Johnston in Dallas. I think they're very similar players. Johnston's a heck of a young player.
And Jim Montgomery said if he turns out to be as good as Wyatt, the Bruins will be very happy. There were 2 shots on the power play. It has ended. Here's Blackhawks. You turn it over up high to
Good back check there by Patra.
DeBrusque off to a slow start in a contract year. Sent back quickly by Classic. Radish, driven by Charlie Coyle, the third-line Boston center. Centering pass. It winds up with a point. Classic shot blocked. And that's Doug Beaton, who's wobbly as he is back up. They're taking one off the leg. He's still wobbling. 13 and a half to go first period. Shot right on.
Did you get? Nope. You need to get a whistle. He needs to get off the ice. Geeky took one.
Still hobbled after blocking the shot a moment ago. No score in Chicago.
All right, we're going intermission. Not intermission. Commercial break. Chicago's been really good on the penalty kill. They were all over the Bruins. They were just not waiting. They were staying pretty strong in their pursuit. Really, really heavy pursuit. It was crazy. You gotta like that, though, if you're a Blackhawk fan. You saw quite a bit there. Good kill. Korchinski on that hold. You don't want to see that. Probably just caught in a bad situation. Bruins didn't really sustain much. Patra got a shot on net. Pastrnak made a pretty poor pass before that. Just kind of an anemic power play thus far. That wasn't a good one. So, Blackhawks look at pretty good start. Pretty damn good start, if I'm not going to say so myself. And keep getting... Tons of people messaging me. Okay.
Started college, so many people warned me about credit cards. They just seemed really scary. When I needed a card, I realized that I needed credit, so I got the Chime Credit Holder card because I could safely use it without being.
Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Where's my setup? My recliner. Oh, Jersey. Forgot to... Throw that on a bit. Set up this little recliner. Put my feet up. Just relax. Enjoy the game. Probably fucked up with the setup, but hey. Okay. Let's see. Oh, yeah. There we go. Life is good, baby. Life is good.
Microeconomics class, your team requires the kids to still stay in school. The Bruins have not been in this position in 20 years. They have a player that either stands the team or been back in junior. That was the Bruins were on the lab. So management has told us to take it day by day. Montgomery told us there's a 3-game homestand next week. They'll still be evaluating him. But like I said, like Juan said earlier, plays like he doesn't get a big dip. He'll probably be able to dip out of that Utah class.
Oh, I think that would be a nice move. I promised my parents I'd go back to school when I did it. I just missed.
Real time, right?
Yes, you know, Sean, I've got lots of work to do.
Oh, that was a really bad turnover. Holy crap. Bedard's out there.
To the line now. Seth Jones. That one was blocked down by Lindholm. Polino. Back to the line. Jones.
Good save there by Swayman.
By Swayman. Well, Emily mentioned a terrific start by Patra. You referenced it in the open, Ray. Plenty of open spots for him to fill with the retirement of Bergeron and Krejci, two of the top 9 scorers in franchise history. They led got Bertuzzi, Orlov, Hathaway right around the deadline last year to bolster their Stanley Cup run. They all departed. As the Taylor Hall, he's here in Chicago. Connor Clifton, the Buffalo, the defenseman, and Foligno here. A lot of opportunity for people to jump in.
And yet they still have that core that we talked about in the open. Like, they do have so many players gone, they have so many good players left. I don't see how they fall off the map, but how you can get 115 points again, there'll be times when they're gonna struggle. This year, they know that going well to get to it right now.
Fourth line's out there, grinding.
Gathered by a reigning President's Trophy team. They set the regular season NHL record last year with 65 wins, broke the mark by 3, 135 points, also the all-time record by 3.
Hit that deep. Brown in pursuit. He'll throw it over to Lauko. Lauko can't grab it.
Actually broke their own record. The previous best by a reigning President's Trophy team was Boston back in the early 90s.
Shattenkirk just dancing at the point, trying to get something through. Can't get it clean. Zaka to Brown.
Actually the best start in franchise history.
Oh, Lauko a little behind the back. Zaka's looked good, though. I'll say that Zaka has impressed me thus far this season. Marchand, Zaka, and Pasta out there now. High lob. Dangerous play there by Shattenkirk. Nothing really happened with it, but wasn't a great drop pass there. What? That was a miscommunication.
The late Rocky Works, the Blackhawks chairman, who passed away a couple of months ago. Of course, all the pomp and circumstance of opening night made even more special
Bad turnover by Zaka.
debut of Bedard. Here's Courage,
Kurchek gets that deep.
sent it around to
All the way around.
Corey Perry.
Perry, ooh, that was actually a good shot by Perry.
Knocked down by the shoulder, Swayman. Boston tries to counter quickly. That's been a hallmark of these 2 seasons now under Jim Montgomery. He wants them to
You know,
very quickly.
definitely up there. Patra out there now. It's a good game, some back and forth. I think Chicago's actually been the better team to start out right now.
Connor, the son of Gord Murphy, longtime NHL defenseman and assistant coach.
Yeah, Jack, I'd agree. I really do. I love Beecher in that bottom. I love him in that fourth line role. Oh, good save. Good save by Mrazek. Yeah, Jack, I would definitely agree. I love Beecher in that fourth line. I think he's an upgrade over guys like we've had in the past, like Nosek and stuff like that. Like it does kind of in a way. I know Campbell was more of a veteran, but he reminds me a little bit of Campbell, not like bigger, stronger guy. And Beecher's got more like foot speed. I think he's got a little bit more offensive upside. I know he's kind of projected as being a fourth line guy, but you know he's got some good little grit to his game, big physical body, which I think the Bruins have kind of needed. A guy with some size that can actually skate, which I'm a big fan of. I thought he was solid in the AHL. It's just, you know, I thought he's doing better than even I expected. Patrick gets thrown out. Is Geeky taking this draw?
Better than John Bucci Gross to keep track of it all. Here's Wyatt Kaiser.
Brusk in pursuit.
Extend away from DeBrusque. Locked it into the offensive end.
That's, I was gonna say just a little bit offside. Just a touch. Just a touch.
NHL free play. It's like that. The free to play NHL picking game. Every day before the puck is dropped. Answer up to 10 questions and earn points for a chance to win $50,000. Play today on
Wait. At pre-play?
NHL.com/free.
Win $50,000. I'm not mad at that.
We're talking about face-offs here. You got Charlie Coyle, the big, strong veteran center against the youngster and Reichel, who's learning the division. Now Boston's got an offensive zone for them.
They lost Bergeron on the best face-off.
McAvoy over Coyle.
Second in the league in face-off last year, 54.5%. Like only Dallas, that's dropped down to 49.5%.
Wow. Coyle just throwing to Nordy. Holy shit. Oh, good play there by... Good play. Almost had it. Good play there by Coyle. Oh, good move by McAvoy. I like him throwing it towards the net. Oh, wow. They're keeping it. JVR on the boards. Low to Coyle. Coyle up to there to McAvoy along. Centers it. Not mad at that. That was a bomb by Grizzly.
All that pass off the lock, kicks off to the Blackhawks who can't exit the zone. Now you've got to defend with the Bruins on a great shot.
Borchinski. Monster for Boston. One of those rookies who has 9 games. Then they'll have to make a decision whether to send him back to junior hockey. And the Blackhawks indicated today he's going to stick around for a long haul as well. They're very pleased with what he's done.
Yeah, I think you have to keep a guy like Korchinski up. Great poke check there by Sway. Very aggressive, but good.
Swayman stuck his stick out as well. And then up high by Borchinski. Lindholm. That's the new first line now. The guard between Johnson and Polino.
Ooh.
The other way.
Beecher gets some on net. Not a bad play. Good stick there. Was that Brown? Oh. Oh, you can't. That's a bad pen. You can't take that. That's not a good pen to take.
As we go down to 8 minutes in the scoreless first period. Jones dropped it back for Borchinski. Cross ice. Chicago had to be careful to have too many men on the ice. Players playing and going.
Grab the puck. Grab the puck. Why did Marchand not grab the puck? That might be a 5-on-3.
Now you got Perry and Marchand, two noted aggregators.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, I think the fact that the Hawks have definitely been good at putting more youth, more talent into their system. They got a lot of young players, so it's not just Bedard. I know he's the big guy, but Chicago's been drafting pretty well.
So Chicago.
At least I don't think they called that one on Marchand. But yeah, Chicago's really been good at trying to turn it around. I think it's going to take the Blackhawks, probably around 3 to 5 years to really be back into that continual playoff contention. But they've been good thus far. Mrazek and Soderblom have been good in net.
I just stayed in. That's cool.
Cleveland or South Beach. Leave it real here.
It's your journey. Every mile in the Hyundai Tucson with America's best warranty. Now get 2
They get another top 3 pick this year. It's over for the West. Yeah, if they keep drafting well. They're going to be in a very good situation. Absolutely. A lot of these teams, you have to draft well. Even if you're finishing higher in the standings, you got to draft decent.
Chart where the goals go in. Look at the distance of the shots. 9 of the shots, the most, are 31 feet or more. Hard to score in the NHL from that distance as Bedard's shots get swallowed up by NHL quality goaltending. Here are the 2 goals against the Bruins last week. Bedard off a rebound gets to the back of the net. It beats Ullmark around the back of the net to put it in. And here's his opener, goal in the home opener. This is 29 feet. You start to creep in a little bit with his shot.
So they're talking about having Bedard kind of creep in more. I mean, yeah, they're NHL goalies. Very hard to score from distance, but they sometimes go in. Bedard here at the point. Ooh, nice. That was a nice little pass there to Johnson. Athanasiou drops it there to Johnson. Johnson, Bedard. And good dump. Oh, nope, doesn't get out. Thought that went out for a second. That's what I get for talking too soon. Bedard here dancing. Ooh, that was a... What the... Wow. That was a great shot. Good shot for Bedard, but that was a beautiful setup by the wrong team. Wow. That's unfortunate. Wow. That was right in his wheelhouse.
The Bruins have control of the puck as Perry tries to go through the front of the net. Coyle wants to
That was a great pass by Coyle right in the kid's wheelhouse. Holy crap.
on the tee, and Bedard powders this pass. Jeremy
Wow.
not expecting this to be a shot on goal a half a second earlier. Over the glove, quickly, perfectly placed.
There's not much Swayman can do. That's a good one. That's a hell of a shot.
Handed it right to him.
Boston is
Beautiful
using the
shot.
coach's challenge for offside prior to the goal.
Oh, shit.
You know, most often when they're challenging like this, they've got a pretty good idea that it's offside. I really don't like this part of the challenge, Sean, and the reason I don't is because the entry into the zone happened 30 seconds before.
Right.
Everybody's organized by this time. And so I don't love this part of the challenge, but it's there.
I guess the question will be, though, how do you challenge it in real time, right? And then you really can't.
See, I think once you get 5 or 7 seconds into the zone, everybody gets, pick a time, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, and you can't challenge past that. So whether it's Johnson or someone on the other side of the ice that they think is offside, the Bruins coaches will have another angle of it.
Situation room in Toronto. They have a good
So this be interesting because if this doesn't...
all hands on deck.
Can you imagine? They got to keep all of that clear. Hard to tell when the entry is rated the zone.
That was a hell...
Athanasiou, whether the puck crosses before he does. See, that's fine because as the puck gets there, he's already broken the plane of the line, I believe. There's a camera that goes right along the blue line, which is the definitive look.
This is good. This is going to be interesting to see because if the Bruins are wrong on this is another power play.
long time on that NHL referee, Dave Jackson. Jax, what do you think based on what you've seen so far?
Well, Sean, I'm glad sometimes as a referee, I don't have to make those tight calls. I've got the same angle you guys have. It's really close. As Ray said, it happened so far before the goal actually scored. I love Ray's idea. Maybe if the defensive team gains possession of the puck, it would negate something happening 30 seconds earlier. I mean, that's a possibility of looking into, but that's too close to tell. We need to see that camera that's straight down the line.
Well, how would you do? Like the NFL throw a red hanky out on the ice, give Jim Montgomery a buzzer? Or...
No, you just can't challenge it if it's more than X number of seconds before the goal.
On further video review, it was determined the play was offside. We have no goal.
Wow.
Please visit the box at 7:06.
Wow.
Not only did they take it away, they took it away from their new hero, Connor Bedard.
You know who's the happiest guy in the building right now? Charlie Coyle.
Yeah.
Coyle, that was a terrible pass by Coyle.
Led to the scoring chance, so as you blow this up, the puck's has got to
I mean, that's close. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not the biggest fan of that one. It's good for my team, but I'm just saying that's close.
There's Charlie Coyle saying thank you very much. Really, nothing happened in Charlie's mind right now. That's so close.
There must be another angle that they see.
So the Hawks power play goal wiped off the board. And
Well, they're figuring out how much time. They took the penalty time down, so they're figuring out how much time remaining. It's a minute 31.
All right. Crazy.
And Boston won the
Forward all the way. So the Blackhawks have about a minute 21 now here on the power play. Well, Johnson here. Working around. Forward, you better get that deep. Better not be passing to the wrong team. Anthony Seal will gather it here behind. He's got such a great hockey name, Anthony Seal. I love that hockey name. Bedard. Well, give and go there at the line. Oh my God. He had a wide empty net. That was a great feed over.
40 seconds from Charlie Coyle. He had the giveaway, although it got wiped away. And he just whiffed on an empty netter.
3-minute minor penalty for hooking.
Was he hooked on that? Because Coyle, nice giveaway.
The play is the Bruins attack short-handed. The penalty is rated.
Great play there by Marchand, throwing it back.
As you see, Coyle was turned
Oh, that was a good stick. That was a good stick by Jones. That was a good defensive play.
to get into the feed of Coyle.
Shattenkirk over across. We have 4-on-4 for about 30 seconds. What was that turnover? That was a bad play there by Patra. That wasn't a good smart play. Good patience. Good drop pass. Good shot there by DeBrusque. I like that. Lindholm. Shattenkirk. Lindholm. Come on, clap that, baby. Power play here. Pasta out. Lindholm over to Shattenkirk. Marchand gets that low. Shattenkirk. Oh, Marchand win the war here. Oh, he's skating, getting some speed. Zaka back to Marchand. 24 seconds. You can't just keep the outside. Got to get something on net. Good block. Got to get something on net, guys. Wow, Murphy, what a hell of a block. Bruins just kept to the outside, kept dancing, really couldn't get any generating though. Chicago was good on that penalty kill though. Blocking shots, keeping things. That was a good kill. Definitely got some bruises on those block shots.
First goal on the power play. Bedard's one-timer beats Jeremy Swayman. That goal stood for about a minute. Offside review, both were the goal back, and it was still scoreless in Chicago.
NHLShop.com, the official online store of the NHL and the world's
Oh shit, I got like.
officially licensed NHL fan gear.
So 0-0. 4 minutes left.
A Fanatics experience.
Andrew wanted to make a splash at this year's Poke Lunch. So he saved big on an ace of hen at Amazon. And now he's debuting what he calls the Flying Dutchman. Slow move, Andrew.
All right.
Welcome back to Chicago. Here with Bruins captain Brad Marchand. Brad, what do you think of the power play?
That's all right. Little broken. Little late getting our unit together. We can be a little cleanup for sure. Just gotta keep building.
This is your second game against Connor Bedard. I saw you pin him up against the wall. What's your approach playing against him?
Oh, nothing. He's obviously a great player. Gotta be where when he's on the ice.
Thanks, Brad.
I hate on ice like interviews like that. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm old. Maybe I'm getting old. Just I don't see the point of it.
Big City Greens is back. Season 4, the adventures continue as the Green family establish a new normal with Nancy staying on the country farm. The rest of the Greens return to Big City. Among guest stars this season, the Bruins.
Hey, Shaggy man, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you, brother. It's been a minute, my friend. It has been a minute. I think the Bruins are taking him seriously. I think, if I'm being honest with you, Chicago's playing well. Chicago's playing well.
Well, Emily asked Marchand about Bedard. It didn't take Connor.
And I also think, I'm not making excuses, but it's like 4 games in 6 days or something like that.
Not just one game. Now watch, this is on the delayed penalty, and Marchand's just standing there, just fucking let him go.
Oh my god.
Messing around a little bit, make it harder.
Marchand, the new captain after the long run of the season.
Oh, nice little low shot there on net.
Bruins help lead the way. At least 1 point in each of the first 5 games for Boston, all in wins.
JVR. The JVR Quill Freddy line.
The first 5 of the season since David Finch in 2015. Give it 9 games in a row to open the year. Bedard had a
Play there by Freddy being tough on the wall.
He handed it back to Seth Jones. Up the line, Bedard. Bruins in a sloppy change. Bedard was on the ball.
Dart had a good chance there. Exploded on his stick. If we played aggressive at the power play as we did at the PK, we'd score. Yeah, I agree. The Bruins are they're too tentative on the power play.
With smoke and mirrors, he doesn't think they played all that
Good little idea there. Low, try to center it.
schedule, Ray, and as he said, they've done just enough to win 5 close games.
And you'd like to be feeling a little more confident about the way your minds are set up, the way that
Yeah, Bruins got to find their offensive identity.
mentioned that they used different lines a couple of times. These are the lines they used in Anaheim the other night. So they didn't really love the game, but you want some continuity to try to start happening for the Bruins. And I think that's part of what
Sabres up 5-2. Holy crap.
this year. There's going to be times they're just not going to score like they did last year.
They scored 3 goals in each of the first 5. The season high of 4. Play their usual good defense, and this is when Tony said that John Hurst's goaltender. They played only 1 team so far this season, including tonight's game that was in the playoffs last year. That was Los Angeles. A very good win against the strong Kings team in LA on Saturday.
So Marchand's got to dump a chase here.
And he said he wanted to leave the same line. He's got Costa right here with Marchand and Pasternak, which is where he didn't start tonight.
As a pass to nobody. Good play there, my Marchand just sitting there. Oh, that was a good idea. Ooh, good idea. Zaka. All right, Zaka back to the point. Interesting line out here right now. Is this Pasta, Geeky, and DeBrusque?
Centers one, trying to get it to Saka. Wound up with the bus for a moment. Tenori poked it away from him. And then Tenori banked it out with help from Ryan Donato. Donato on the 4th line. And Luke Richardson said it's not a demotion. He just wants to continue here in the early season, try different combinations. Let's see how Donato fares at center. He's been primarily a winger throughout his career. did play in the middle some last year for Seattle. Here's Reese Johnson. Now behind the net it is Donato.
Not all the way around. Korchinski.
Pittsburgh and has not.
Beecher on the forecheck here. All right. Good play.
Brzezinski slid it down low and skated off. Zaka ahead now.
Good pass there.
Geeky spinning.
Down low.
Off the stick of Lauko. He ran into Kachuk. And now Donato looking for some.
Malco throwing his weight around.
For almost a minute and a half and happy to get off now. Seth Jones.
Anthony Siu.
We're after the seal.
Yeah, they make it.
It's inside the line.
Is that off?
And a penalty coming here.
On who? JVR? Oh, 11, Frederick. They panned to JVR. I was like, what did he do?
The frozen frenzy tonight after us here in the
So, Shaggy, what did you say? Someone said prior to the season that Richardson, having no expectation for the season, had to do anything this season, had to encourage all of his players to take the risks and sort of manufacture mistakes, which is kind of smart. Learn them early, how to deal with in-game adversity, develop healthy habits out of the mistakes. Yeah. I mean, they're a young team. Nobody's expecting the Blackhawks to do anything.
NHL Network.
After the Seals got great speed and he draws a hooking penalty there.
I don't think that's a hook.
Frederick wasn't too thrilled going to the loss, but Hawks second power.
That was not a hook.
Obviously, they scored this game. Hard to have a power play goal, but we did have one for a moment. It was taken off the board. Final seconds on Perry.
Good play there. I don't think that was a hooking call though. That was like just he was stick checking. He didn't like wrap his arm, didn't wrap his stick around him.
Shots on goal 11-8 in favor of the Bruins.
That's a bad one. That's a bad call.
Thank you. Scoreless at 20.
Is that me? Is that just a really bad call? Is that just me? Am I tripping? Because I think that's a terrible. I thought that was a terrible call. 0-0 after the first, though. 0-0 after the first. I just let the boys play. I mean, holy crap! How was that a penalty? He was just literally playing the stick. He didn't slap. He's just playing the puck.
I like the way they played this game. It's, Chicago's going to come out and they're going to battle hard. The defense will play well, so just stick to the plan. I think
Wow.
we shoot a little bit more pucks on the power play. Get some more pucks to the net, get a dirty one.
All right, coming up, we don't.
Yeah, the Lauco trip. I thought that was a trip, but that one was just a bad call. Connor friggin' Bedard. I get it. Goal taken back, but it's over, folks. It's over. It's good to see you back, Shaggy, man. It's good to see you back, brother. It's, I'm going to be trying to do these streams more often. I definitely want to when I can. I can't promise, like, every single game because I have so much going on. But, dude, it's really good to see you back, man. I appreciate it during the playoffs. You're always around. And it's good to, I'm starting to see a lot of old people from the playoff days.
My next goal is 700.
Because I was pumping out content like crazy over the summer.
The words in your head, you're the only one that can hear them. Say it. Yes, I can. Move. Hold on to this feeling.
I'm just messing with my buddy because he hates Elon Musk because he's on a cruise ship. And he's like, man, it's great to talk to one of my best friends, watch a game on the thing. And I was like, yep, better thank Elon Musk for Starlink. Oh, Jesus. The first period, I think, was pretty good action back and forth. I liked what I saw I liked quite a bit of what I saw. You know what I might do, folks? Since this is an intermission, let me actually get an NHL thing real quick. So that way it's not just my ugly ass face on screen. So you can actually have something to watch while I'm doing this. So Toronto, they won 4-1. Sabres up 6-4. Weren't they up like 4? Like, okay, 5-2 or some point. Actually, let me share. Let me share my screen.
With endurance, you're covered.
Endurance covers nearly every car on the road. Plus,
You pick the mechanic you trust.
acts now for $300 off any plan, plus a year of elite benefits and a 30-day money-back guarantee. Call 1-855-578-4469.
Share my screen.
It's one of the world's fastest sports, demanding speed, precision, and unmatched connectivity.
All right, let's see here. Oh, you know what'd be smart? If I actually shared the screen. That'd be smart, Paul. That'd be so smart. All right. So let's look around the league. Usually with a lot of my videos, I'll go watch back the film. Like I'll have to go watch the game. So I'll do a Bruins video tonight. I'll watch some of the highlights for these, but I'm interested to see how this Sabres game played. I'm gonna watch that back. That's gonna be interesting. Devils beat the Canadiens. Canadian Primo made his start tonight too. And if the Islanders beat the Avalanche, or if this is a close game, I'll watch that one back. Oilers and Wild tied 1-1. Canucks up 1-0 against the Preds. I'm interested to see how the Yotes and the Kings do today. I'm really interested because like the Coyotes, like are they for real? General question you can have. And then you got the Flyers. I feel bad for the hockey man. You know, prayers out to the hockey guy. Like I only have 1-2 televisions so I can watch multiple games. Wait, what? I don't know if you saw, but Johnny Hockey shouted you out in a video earlier. Wait, he did? Wait, is that where all these random subscribers are coming from today? That is funny. Wait a minute. I gotta kind of see this video now. Hold on. I've been so busy today. All right, hold on. We gotta. I didn't know Johnny Hockey actually gave me a submission. That's crazy. I didn't know that. I'll see. I like, was it?
Ever since Boston.
Okay, hold on. I'm interested. I'm interested. You don't know which video. I'm assuming it's the one recent. Okay, hey, quick question. Would I be a scumbag if I do, like, show his video on screen? I don't want to be a scumbag. I don't think he'd mind. I don't think he'd mind, right? I'm interested. I don't want to be a dick. So if he gets mad at this, I'll take it. I don't think he'll get mad. I don't think, right? Let's watch.
And lost Patrice Bergeron and David Krejci to retirement. We've all been thinking, okay, who's going to replace these two guys at center? Because you can't rock with Pavel Zacha and Charlie Coyle as your top two centermen for a super long time. And you want to remain competitive because you've got Pasternak, Ullmark, McAvoy locked up, and you've got...
I know you don't know. I'm just like,
You need to keep that competitive window open. You got to go get somebody on the market, whether it's Elias Lindholm or Mark Scheifele, maybe kicking tires on Steven Stamkos. You got to go get somebody. Will Mark Scheifele re-sign in Winnipeg? It's seeming like Lindholm is looking more interested in re-signing in Calgary, and the Stamkos thing is just a huge question mark right now. So Boston's got to try to keep their head above water until they can go out and find somebody to fill that number one center spot. And the Bruins have been really competitive for a long time, so it doesn't look like they're going to have much in the cupboard as far as prospects coming through. I mean, there was Fabian Lysell, and then what else at forward? And a lot of people are saying, this is the competitive cycle, man. You rock with these older guys, you milk everything you can out of them, and then you got to rebuild and restack the cupboards. It takes time. Well, guess what? The Bruins are undefeated right now. They look amazing. And yes, the normal suspects are leading the way, Pasternak, Marchand, etc. But the way this Matthew Poitras kid has stepped in and filled a massively important center spot for them is a blessing from God.
Absolutely.
And yes, the kid looked good in preseason. He actually had an amazing preseason, but a lot of people were saying, okay, that's the preseason. It's not indicative at all of how the regular season is going to go. When he gets a full NHL schedule with all the regulars, it's going to be tougher for him. And credit to Paul over at the locker room,
Whoa.
which, by the way, check that channel out if you haven't already. Good stuff on there. He was saying, this kid is NHL ready, and man, was he ever. He stepped in, and he's pretty much the second-line center for this team right now.
Damn.
And I don't want to put too much pressure on the kid,
Damn.
but he looks good enough to possibly develop into that number one center spot in Boston, if not the second spot
Damn.
at worst. And the kid showed it yesterday by scoring his first 2 NHL goals, including the game winner against Anaheim. Don't worry,
Wow.
I hear you. Slow down, Johnny. It's only 5 games. I get it. But this kid doesn't seem phased or nervous by the moment at all, which is like the biggest compliment you can give to a 19-year-old kid who's coming in. And all I have left to say is, are you kidding me, Boston? I mean, how many gems is this franchise going to find without having to bottom out and getting like a top 5, top 10 pick?
That's true.
This kid was drafted 54th overall in 2022.
Yeah, I mean, he was
With the skill and talent.
Still
and
a
speed
second
this guy
rounder, but
has,
yeah.
He looks like he could be one of the better players from that draft class. And it's just ridiculous. I mean, Bergeron was a second-round pick, 45th overall.
Yeah.
Marchand was a third-round pick.
Marchand was a
who's
third.
one of the best offensive players in the entire league, was a late first-round pick. McAvoy fell to them at 14th in 2016. And now you're telling me while Montreal was debating between Shane Wright and
To be fair,
Slavkovsky, you were able
hold
to
on,
walk
wait a
away.
minute. To be fair, he slighted you by not calling you captain. That's hilarious. Oh, that's great.
Quattro here?
That's
I know
great.
Jake DeBrusk is a good player, but could you
That's
imagine
funny.
if the Bruins wouldn't have flubbed those 3 straight first-round picks in 2015? 'Cause
Yeah.
apart from that, like, who's better than them at finding gems later on in the draft? It would just be so Bruins for them to be like, nah, we don't need Stamkos, Scheifele, Lindholm. No, we're going to fill this spot internally with a stud in Poitras. Oh, what's that? You never heard of him? You will. We'll see what happens going forward. He could hit a rookie wall. He could
Absolutely.
maybe not adjust well to teams defending him harder and more intensely. But right now, the kid looks like he's going to be a player. And he's only 19, and he's got some decent size for a shifty forward. I mean, 5'11", 180, you wouldn't want that as like a power forward or anything. But for a shifty forward like he is, it suits him pretty well. It's not like
Yeah.
he's tiny. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.
That's cool, man. I appreciate that. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to kind of, because I'm obviously on my premium account. Oh, I don't want to share that tab. I'll definitely get in some fucking trouble for that. Let me see. Yeah, that was cool. That is funny though. To be fair, he slighted you for not calling you captain. I'm gonna have to comment on that video on my locker room account real quick. That was nice of him. He didn't even have to do that. I appreciate that, because he didn't have to shout me out or even talk about me. I'm an irrelevant peasant. Yeah, man. Appreciate a shout out. Patra has been a pleasant surprise. Yeah, that was nice of him. He didn't have to do that. Yeah, that was real nice of the kid. Yeah, yeah, that was nice. That threw me back. I didn't know. I didn't watch that video today because I had to deal with some copyright crap. My first, so I released the it's the goalie's fault series. That's going to be a kind of a continual thing on this channel. I released that, and I was kind of fully expecting like it to be fine, and then it got hit by copyright. So then I had to like scramble, go through Adobe Premiere, like take out that music section, which by the way was kind of BS because that was approved for like through the YouTube partnership program for free. But then the guy who created the music decided to kind of like claim it. So I'm like, I can't argue it. So I just ended up like taking it down, re-uploading it, and then just ripping up another video. It was just it's kind of a headache in that regard, because I first thought the video I made earlier got dinged due to the NHL footage I was using in the video. I didn't think it was due to the music, so when I saw it come in my Gmail, it's like copyright strike. I'm like, what? Like what? Like I'm made sure to keep it in the parameters of the YouTube copyright system, right? And then I was like, look at the music, think like this guy claimed it, and I'm like, you gotta be shitting me. So I just had to end up taking out that music. It was just a pain in the ass, if I'm gonna be kind of honest with you. So. Yeah, I mean, Shaggy, that was the problem, right? It didn't come from the NHL. It came from like some like art, and I'm not trying to hate. It's just peculiar because like when I go through, and it's kind of hard. I can't show because I'm not on the locker room side of things. I'm not on YouTube partnership on this YouTube account I'm using to watch certain videos. But because I have premium on, I probably should have put premium on the locker room, and then I would just be watching it on that. But anyways, I digress. It was frustrating because I make sure not to make those mistakes and always use copyright free. So what I think might have happened, I think he might have just, that either it was done by mistake, or possibly he took it away from the YouTube. Maybe he just took down that music. I don't think that the NHL would do that because they would want more publicity. See, you would expect that, but I've had to face a lot of copyright issues with the NHL. And I'm not saying like uploading entire games and just like watching it and just like sitting in potato chips. Like, I mean, like actual commentaries, like talking about specific plays, talking about the most, like how the game went. And it makes me understand why guys like the hockey guy just do it at all. Don't do any of the clips because it's such like a curveball because they can be claimed. What I've kind of noticed with the hockey clips is if you keep it around 4 to 5 seconds, and then within that 30-second span, it's got to be no more than 8 seconds of total clip use utilized, and you do make it transformative, you will not run into issues. It's just it's been frustrating because I've had a lot of videos like breakdowns that I've done, and then I've had to completely just scrap before I did the whole Patreon thing. Just completely scrap, and I am planning, well, as the season progresses, I'm working on another series that will probably just be Patreon exclusive because it's a lot of footage. It's like I like to break down like a minute or so before and after the goal, or break down individual situations and like why this was such a good play or a defensive, like just very good defensive plays. And it's hard to stay within the YouTube parameters, but with the like about 8 seconds within like a 30-second span, it's just, I mean, you could maybe do still by still, but then it would look kind of choppy. Because I would love to have a series where I could just do this, but I understand it from the NHL standpoint, right? You just don't want people uploading your product that you sell millions for and just like taking it out that fact. I'm hoping as time goes on, they're a little bit more leeway in that. I think with the NFL, they're very stringent, but then you do see like certain content creators with millions and millions of followers, they're using more footage. For me, it's just kind of having that line of making sure it's transformative and we're not running into any issues in that regard. For me, it's just kind of it's been interesting. But I know for me, I'm going to be doing a just Patreon exclusive series because it makes it far easier on my end. Because I thought about doing YouTube partnerships, but even then you run into issues because they technically get striked against if you upload it to YouTube. And that's one of the main reasons I'm a little bit apprehensive to just keep it as a YouTube membership program, as in comparison to Patreon. And that's for me. I'm allowed to just upload it on Patreon, put it on behind a paywall, essentially of $1 or $2, whatever you want to pay, and then I can do it from there. But I'm not expecting anyone to like go crazy on Patreon. I kind of got to show the proof of product. I got to keep producing, but I also understand it's hard out here. Financial times are hard. If that is true, how come some channels can play whole plays without anything? I can understand. So I think with some of those channels, if I'm going to be very clear, either they got direct approval from the NHL, which is possible, or they're not like monetizing and they're not having anything. But the problem, right? Even if I just did videos, I'm like, screw it, I'll just upload what I want to upload, and I just don't care about monetization. Which, you know, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. Monetization's a nice part of it. I don't make much. I think I made like $100 last month, if that. I mean, I might make a couple $100 this month. The best month I've seen on YouTube was around $700, and that was during like the playoffs where a bunch of videos went viral. It just takes kind of time in that regard. To build up a following to make it anywhere worthwhile. But it's not my be-all, end-all with this stuff. Oh, crap. Like, money's good, don't get me wrong, but I also do just enjoy... I do enjoy, you know, just making content. Because I thought about it, but then, in a roundabout way, I apologize for being all over the place. The reason why I'm kind of against uploading it regardless... Why is this being weird right now? Why can't I go to Game Center? Because I'm an idiot. The reason why I'm a little bit leery of it is there's just kind of your channel can get taken down. That's actually a problem. Like if they view it as if they view it in a negative manner, like you're just abusing their copyright. Ooh, shot out front, block shot by Forbert. I wish I could use like full clips. That'd make my life a lot easier. I miss a bit of the period.
Jones got it in. He goes in deeper. They still have 42 on the power play. Bruins clear, and they'll change their entire penalty killing unit. Best in the league last year on the penalty kill, Boston.
So Boston about 26 seconds left here on the power play. 25, 24, 23. Radish coming down. Foligno. Big Figgy. Good play. Chinsky. Block shot. DeBrusque over to Frederick. I might have to take, I might apologize for this. I'm going to have to, because the stream got, I figured. It's because I'm sharing something in StreamYard. The thing definitely got choppy. I apologize for that. I was wondering why the stream quality dipped. StreamYard is so intensive. It's such a pain in the ass. I'm going to have to figure out, I'm going to have to start doing stuff strictly OBS. Because it gets a little bit old. So this was a good play here. Down low, Donato. Good save by Swayman.
Above his head. Now he's got to chase him, and he's got no way to check him. Strong to the puck for Donato and Swayman. That's a real good save for him.
That's a damn good save.
Contacted to the ice, strong on the ice, and he takes away Donato's scoring chance.
Quality went to being good again on the stream. That's good. Wish I could show this.
Only 1A. They were 1 and 1A or 1A and 1B with Olmark. Olmark won the Vezina. The top goalie in the league, and they shared the Jennings trophy for the fewest goals allowed.
All right.
Here's Emily Kaplan.
So was that?
Joe Sacco, assistant coach of the Bruins, he said that first period was not good enough for us. Holding on to puck too long was slowing down our transition game. He also wanted to give the flowers to their video coaches, Maddie Myers and Dan Darrow. They said they were adamant that call was offside on the Bedard goal. Those guys were so important to the team last year when they had a similar call. The guys gave them a game puck.
It is amazing that the back staff.
I think Shaggy, the reason why he became such a solid, like a decent option though, is Chicago doesn't have a ton, right? So he's going to have more opportunity. Because in Seattle even, he wasn't like a guy that you, like he's a guy more of a third, fourth liner. Donato at one time, as I think you remember, Shaggy, the Bruins looked at extremely highly. They thought of him as like maybe a potential middle six, possibly second line wing when he was like a prospect. But I mean, I think he's a good guy to have on your I think he's an NHL caliber player for sure. I think maybe I'm wrong in this assessment. I look at him as a fourth liner, but like with a third line, like a fringe. He's kind of a bottom six guy. I think if Donato's in your top six, it's not great, but he could prove me wrong though too. I don't like to, players do improve even as they get older. But he's looked pretty solid though. So I mean, I'm good for him though. Ted Donato was with the Boston Bruins for years. Still coaching Harvard, I believe, actually. Do you think that Connor Bedard will fall short in the playoffs in the future and make it because of his size and teams will play tough and take away his shot? It's early to tell. So I don't think size is much as an issue if he adds like on muscle and weight, adds like muscle on like some weight. Because I'll be very clear. Like Martin St. Louis, very, very short player, but he was very impactful in the playoffs, won a cup. It really does come down to how he develops. And I know Bedard's actually taller than St. Louis. But, ooh, that was a bad turnover by McAvoy. Ooh, that was a really good stick there by Swayman. It just kind of depends on how he develops. If he's fast twitch guy, that's good too. But he's going to have to find his way to succeed. And they're going to have to build around him properly. You can't have a team full of Connor Bedards. You got to have a team that's, some size around him so you're not just walked all over. But, because, like, if you look at guys like teams in players like, even Leon Draisaitl, even Connor McDavid, while they've had good postseasons, their team hasn't been able to get over the hump due to the poor structure of the team around them. I know your question was like, will he find success? I think he will. I think he's talented enough. Oh, good cut by Bedard. I think he's definitely talented enough, but it's going to take some time, and he's got to get into the weight room. Oh, JVR. Oh, good save there. Good save there by Mrazek. Ooh, oh, bad turnover, though. Oh, JVR hits the ref. Good save there by Mrazek. This third line, I like it. JVR, Coyle, Frederick. Got some size to him, got some jam to him. I feel like this is kind of something the Bruins like. I think Frederick's actually looked really good thus far early. I feel like he's gotten stronger. Maybe that's just me. But I think he's definitely got stronger. Good drive, though. But I love that play by JVR. He's been so... maybe I just didn't appreciate him enough on other teams. Look at that. Whoop. Good save by Mrazek, keeping his hand up, keeping the glove up. Mrazek and Soderblom, the goaltending tandem have been good, though, for the Blackhawks. I was kind of skeptical on Mrazek, but proving me wrong. Love to see it, though. Zacha, pursuit. And that's all the way around. A little too hot of a pass around there. Korchinski with Geeky on him. Zacha here to Geeky.
Very coachable, 19-year-old, as he retains information very well. You only have to tell him something once.
Let's go. Shattenkirk, baby.
Looked like Saka might have tipped it.
Was that a Zacha tip or was that a Shattenkirk snip?
Puck battle in the corner. Point Kevin Shattenkirk and
Shattenkirk's looked good too in the bottom pair. I think with Mitchell it was a bit rough because Mitchell's not like he's your seventh guy. Let's see. Oh, what a tip! Oh man, what a tip! Good shot though by low shot. Great tip. Wow. I didn't see because it only panned to Shattenkirk. Good for Zacha. Zacha actually lives. I'm not gonna dox him actually, but yeah, just crazy. Zacha's a good guy, by the way. Beecher grinding. What did you say? To be fair, JVR played on some god awful Leafs teams in the Flyer. Yeah, I mean you're right. It's kind of hard in that sense with certain players that like come in from your organization in a bad situation. Like if they're on a bad team, like are they bad because like the team's bad? Or are they bad? Or is the team bad because they're bad? But you're right. Pirate also says. Also, do you think the size of a player is as prominent as it used to be? Because superstars like Jack Hughes, Kyle McCarr are both under 6 foot. Yeah, I don't think the size is as big as a deal, but pop fly, Grizzly. But I will say this, when it kind of comes to having size, Vegas proved if you can be both big and fast. Good shot by Marchand, good save there by Mrazek. If you can be big and fast, you have an advantage just because of the length and your defensive capabilities. But I think size can be a bit overrated. But I do believe this. You need to have a mixture of some bigger guys and some smaller guys on the same team. To be fair, Vegas really didn't have to have that because all their big boys had good feet. But if you're going to have bigger guys, they got to be able to skate in today's NHL. They can't just be big old plugs. It's just... You just can't be like that way anymore. Oh, good. Nope. Marshy lost it. Try telling... Jesus, Shaggy. Try telling that to Seth Jones. He's big and fast, but he's awful hockey. Seth Jones got overpaid, though. He's one of those defensemen I thought when he signed that contract, he just would never be able to live up to it. And I was hoping at the time, like, maybe I'm just underestimating what he was dealing with when he was, like... Is that a trip? Oh, good. All right, good stick. Yeah, Seth Jones should be better.
They want to compete now, and then in the meantime, they start to grow their prospect base again. Tucker is a great example of that.
Oh, blew a tire. That's savage. That is so savage, Jackie. Sorry, yelled that to Seth Jones. Oh, good. Net jam. Glauco. Grinding. Love it. These fourth lines, boys, they're hungry for it. They want this goal. I love this fourth line. I love Beecher. I love Lauco. Lauco won me over last season. And Beecher's winning me over. Oh. Shaggy, I'll ask this to you, Shaggy, because I think I forget. Were you very skeptical of that Lucic signing as well? I forget. I forgot if we agreed or disagreed on that. Because I'm not gonna fake it. I definitely was skeptical, but I'll say early on. I know he's hurt right now. He's looked pretty solid in that fourth line role, and he's accepted it. It's I've been pleasantly surprised. Forbert, big boy. Oh. DeBrusk here. Oh. Oh, what a save by Mrazek there. He just got the paddle there. Well, Bedard, that was a little dangerous by Bedard. He just went right through. Went through the crease. Geeky's been all over the ice tonight. You can definitely stand out. Coyle. Shattenkirk. Jones was only good in 19 when Columbus swept Tampa. But I wonder why it's just he's not panned out how people thought. That's the curious thing, though, when it kind of comes to a guy like Seth Jones, right? They signed him, definitely overpaid him, but you're expecting him to be at least like solid, a good player. And maybe to be fair, Shaggy, maybe we're being a little bit unfair due to some of the poor team Chicago has built, but I don't know. When I look at him, I don't look at him as a number one D-man. Which, you're paying him number one D-man money. So he's not getting any younger. I think that contract might age poorly. Now, I hope he proves me wrong. Hope he just has a hell of a season. Shaggy had, I was optimistic about Luch, but not overly so. I was hoping he'd bring some motivation thanks to nostalgia. See, I was just downright pessimistic. I was like, he's slow. Like, why bother? But it's like Beecher and Lauko and Lucic have this nice size, and like, you know, Lucic doesn't have to be amazing. Like, doesn't have to be a burner, I should say. He doesn't have the foot speed he used to. And even when he was in his prime, let's be very honest, he would take some shifts off. But it was kind of a nice little combination there. Very, very nice combination there. I definitely want to get a water on the next break. But yeah, I think, an NBA ad during the NHL stream, I see it. Wemby debut. But yeah, I think when it kind of comes down to it, the Bruins, the fourth line's really, like, I've thought been phenomenal. And I'm not saying they're the most talented line, but they've played the best. They played really consistent throughout the season. And I'm not saying they're the best line. I'm not going that far. I'm just saying they've been the most consistent with performances. And maybe that's because of the role they're playing in. They're playing a more grindy, checking type position. But I loved it. Jones is the third overall pick that year, was a victim of the depth in Nashville, and they desperately needed a top 6 center over him. And he was the beneficiary of an overperforming. Yeah. I'd agree. It's just unfortunate though, because I mean, not really, because he's getting paid quite a bit of money. It's not really unfortunate, but he's always going to be like viewed in a certain way, even if he like performs admirably as a second pair guy, because he's being paid so much money. Bruins offense. What is this like? Were they wrestling down low? Oh, and that gets out. Coyle. Coyle lines back out. Our third line grind. Both back out here. Team that went into all with Duchesne like that. Yeah, no, they did. They went all in that year. Did not pan out. Oh, Patra. Good forecheck there. Stealing the puck.
Struggling to score goals again this season. This is their 7th game, and they've scored only 14 goals all year. And only
Eldrick said, how great would it be if Potsy to win Rook of the Year? This is the best rookie class in a while, in my opinion. Eldrick, I actually agree. I think this is a pretty damn good rookie core. Now, it's early in the season. Some guys are going to hit walls. I mean, I wouldn't even be surprised if Patra hits a wall time. That's what it's like. But Patras look really good for me. I've enjoyed what I've seen. Very patient. He does not play like a rookie. In that regard, they'll have the occasional flub, but I think 4 out of the 5 games they were very good. Oh, that was a big physical reverse hit there. Oh, Shattenkirk.
there's Shattenkirk, first season with the Bruins, but not his first in Boston. He played 3 years
BU, yeah.
at Boston University. In fact, 3 of their 6 defensemen played at BU.
I got really drunk. When I got to the Boston Columbus Ford check up earlier off my bucket list, I got really drunk. I mean, I felt that Columbus team, they overperformed when they swept Tampa Bay for sure, but I think that was what the Tampa Bay Lightning needed to go on that run that they did, because they needed to learn how to win. And I think they took for granted the other team. I'm not saying Columbus wasn't the better team in that series, but I'll be honest with you, I think Tampa kind of underestimated, we'll just glide through this. Nope. Jerk said he was very smart and clever, doesn't really go through streaks. Ooh, nice save. Yeah, I think with Patra, all you really need him to be is just solid and consistent. And I think with his type of game, he's not going to show up on the scoreboard every night, but like there's times where he'll set up a play and make a smart, like just an intelligent hockey play. And I know it's like, oh wow, are you really lauding that? But yeah, at that age, yes, 19 years old, I'm lauding someone being smart, because sometimes the moment can be too big for some of these players. And there was a play, I forget the exact game, excuse me, the exact goal. He was getting on a late shift, kept possession, wait for the guys to get on, threw it down low. He didn't get an assist, but eventually that led to a goal about 20 seconds later because he just kept possession in the offensive zone. Patra, to me, just very, very smart. Lino's trying to get in, and he drew one on McAvoy. Was this a hold? We'll see. Let's see if this is a hold. That Frederick call was not a hook. Let's see. Was it a hold? I want to see a replay there, Ray. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't do that. Like the reach over. I don't think it was that big. You can't do that though. It just doesn't look good optically. That one's not. I'm not terribly mad about that because just looking someone have free hand going over. So I mean, I'll give that to him. Jackie says that's true, but Tampa definitely shit the bed against the LA Kings. Beecher got his first point. Yeah, he did. And Beecher's been on the penalty kill too. And this penalty kill, you know, I'm not gonna say it because I'm gonna jinx it. Knowing my luck, I'll jinx the shit. Ooh, offside. That's definitely offside. But Beecher also, I've seen him get some penalty kill action, and that's really important for a young guy. They really trust him on that staff. Usually you put your scrappy vets on there, and that's always good to see. That means that the coaching staff really trusts his judgments. I'm not too surprised, though, because with the Providence Bruins, he did that quite a bit, too. But usually it takes a little bit to win that kind of role. No. We got stuffed. Good poke check there. They gotta. Bedard's just gotta like pass it. Get some speed. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. You can't just keep going in there like. That was a good keep by Korchinski. Good save, good clear. Yeah, I would agree with you, Shaggy. JVR's look pretty solid. Brown, you know, almost took the linesman's head off. Oh Jesus, wasn't happy with that offside. Wow, that was wow. Yeah, JVR's look good. Shaddy's looked really solid, better than I expected, because he was kind of Ooh, maybe I spoke too soon. Got caught out of position. But yeah, some of the additions of the Bruins have gotten thus far have looked good. I actually like Geeky as well. probably over asked for what he's trying to do. I don't think he's necessarily should be a regular top 6 guy. Oh, power play for the Bruins on that trip. Oh, that was a good feed to Marchand from Patra. Exploded on his stick. God damn. But yeah, I'd say, yeah, Luch has looked good. And Brown is, yeah, he's looked all right. He's the extra forward, you know? Like, not terrible. Not going to blow your doors down. Nothing crazy like that. But he's okay. He's a good replacement for Lucic while he kind of heals up. Yeah, he was not ready for that pass. That was a hell of a pass by Patra. I'm going to get, actually, guys, I'm going to get a quick drink of water. I'll be right back. Some ice and nice. All right. Alrighty. Yeah, Marshy wasn't ready for that. I apologize. I had to get myself a drink of water real quick. Oh, man. I have like 4 kidneys, so I got to drink like so much water. If I don't, I just feel dehydrated. It's actually been good since I've been able to walk again after hip surgery. I've dropped like 8-9 pounds. Because your boy after not being able to walk for a year, your boy gained some weight. So I'm trying to get back into shape. So it's kind of, I'm feeling good. Probably after the game, doing some videos, I'm going to go to the gym. But yeah, it's, that was a hell of a redirect by Zaka there. Marshy has been brutal in the past 50 games or so at picking up good pass. I honestly don't think he recovered properly from the double hip surgery last year. Probably came back too soon. Ooh, Pasta's stick explodes. I'd say this. I do think Marchand rushed himself last season. And you're never going to be 100% after a hip procedure. You're just not. So, some of it could be age, though, too. But I think he's been solid. It's just, there is moments where he'll drop the puck or or do that. Who's on the, like, are we on the power play or are we just, are we not here?
I gotta tell you, if anybody's watching this game trying to learn about a power play, turn it off.
Oh, Ray, that's a brutal comment, but true. Both teams have been miserable on the power play. Come on around. Geeky back to the point. Okay, 50 seconds. Jesus Christ. Pasternak, too. He's sometimes just a puck explodes. Good keep by Pasta. I like the Bruins just to shoot the puck. Thank you. Just shoot the puck. I like both. Just I think that was a terrible pass. That was a terrible pass by Marchand. I feel like at times he just, I don't know. I don't even think it's just been last year. Sometimes he'll just do that. Like I think he tries to, like he can thread the needle a bit too much. Patra here. Shattenkirk. 10 seconds, guys. Like, get something on. Not mad at that. Rebound. Yeah, second shot. Get something on net, boys. Oof. That was a good play by Zaka. Good defensive play. Kachuk. Not Kachuk. Kachuk. Good save by Swayman.
By Jeremy Swayman, who has not been very busy as he's pitching a shutout under 5 minutes to go, second period. Coming up next,
All right, Jerk. I appreciate you popping through, buddy.
the Flyers and the Golden Knights from Vegas.
Appreciate you popping in, buddy. Shaggy, he's been solid, sure, but not as elite as he was between 18 and 21. Yeah, no, I would agree with that. I think there's been definitely a drop in play. But he's still an effective top 6 guy. Is he the guy that's going to drive a line, really? No. So, but he's getting older. I'm not necessarily surprised. Pasha might make me want to revisit my monkey cage analogy. Yeah, with Pasta and Marchand, I mean, it's weird, right? Because Pasta's like a 60-goal scorer, prolific scorer. But it's sometimes with his puck acumen, when he's not shooting it, is a little suspect. Not saying he's not a great player. He's definitely a great player. But some of the turnovers he does, it's just like, it's rough. It's rough to watch. I'll probably get skewered for that point, but when you watch him every game, really good plays, but then there's other ones it's like, it wasn't the smartest idea. Probably going to come off as a hater, which I'm not trying to.
Tiger Woods was 16 when he played in his first PGA Tour.
Oh, we're doing the age thing again.
More than 30 years ago, LeBron James 18, immediately a star for the Cavaliers back in 2003. In baseball, Bryce Harper was 19 when he debuted in 2012. They all turned out to be pretty good. And Hawks hoping to
All right.
secure the 18-year-old Connor Bedard. Emily?
Settled here in an apartment in Chicago, but remember, he's so young. His mom, his dad, and his
He's the most aggravating superstar in the league, Shaggy. I mean, I hate to say it. I don't necessarily disagree because there's so many good flashes, and then he'll do something, and it's like, bud, like, why?
position. An NHLPA new boss, Marty Walker's been going around the team telling guys, if you want the sport to grow, if you guys want your salaries to grow, you have to put yourself out there more. In a position that used to be selfish is now selfless. And Bedard has been a great example. He's been so accessible.
He's handled the spotlight very well.
He's a really
Lena
good
was
kid.
talking about that this morning, Ray.
Yeah, nice kid, eh? Just like really calm and loves the game, wants to succeed, and
All right, we got about 4:17 here in the second.
year after
Oh, good pass by Lindholm.
and it'll pick up again.
Oh,
They talked about the schedule that they played, and he has
is that Brown who fucked that up?
registered 5 straight road games, and some of the hotbeds of hockey, and of course everywhere he goes, the media wants to chat with him. I mean, they've been to Montreal, Toronto, Colorado, among others, Boston.
What do you think it's going to be like when he goes to his hometown of Vancouver? Like, you know, like everywhere he goes for the first time, he's going to get swarmed. And it's a lot to handle when you think of whether you're a mature kid or not. He's 18 years old.
Yeah,
How about that note? This is game 7, and the next game is against
this is geeky. You know,
first 8 games will be against
is DeBrusque and Zaka, huh?
They also had to go to Pittsburgh to open the season. They went to Toronto. Actually got a win against that very talented.
Shaggy says, it's so annoying that scoring 300 goals outshines how bad he is with the puck control passing. Oof, the passing. That passing can be very rough with Pasta. DeBrusque coming in here, breaking. Nice shot. I like DeBrusque being aggressive. He needs to start kind of figuring his game out. I think he will. Ooh, good screen in front.
Saw that one. Now Grizzly.
Geeky, back to DeBrusque. DeBrusque doesn't get it clean.
Stick. Here's a chance for Radish. Played it off for after the seal. Oh, in front.
Good save there by Swayman.
They won't
Making the cheeks clamp just a little bit.
right goal. Denied by Jeremy Swayman.
Now he looked right up to the roof of the building when he missed this. The turnover leads to a 3-on-2, and Reichels going to make a nice little toe drag when he gets this puck right around the defender McAvoy's stick, and he's dead center. but his shot also was dead center. And with Jeremy Swayman in perfect position, Reichel's not going to beat him with that one.
Damn.
He's still looking for his first.
They know he's going to score. He averaged almost a point per game in the AHL last year. The Rockford Ice Hogs, their affiliate, not far down the road from Chicago.
It is kind of weird the Chicago Wolves are not the affiliate of it. I know Rockford Ice Hogs have been for a while, but it is kind of funny, right? They're like an independent AHL team. They're currently like Carolina's affiliate. Oh, good play there by Frederick. Smart. Get that deep. Coyle here. This has been probably our most consistent line.
And the Bruins not piling up big goal totals, as Jim Montgomery said, doing enough to win.
Oh, try to sauce that over.
They have the lead after 2 periods only twice. But found a way, including last time out Sunday night in Anaheim when they were down.
This Bruin teams right now has got to play good defense and play in all 3 phases, all 3 zones.
Matt Patra. That is how it's pronounced.
They're not going to be scoring like towards the top in the league.
He's heard all kinds of different pronunciations, but it is Patra.
Yeah, it is Patra.
Sometimes a player will come into the league and everybody thinks they know his name, and 6 years later he says, no, that's not how you say my name. And there was a defenseman, Henrik Talander. For a long time he was Talander. And he's like, no, my name's Talander.
And sometimes they let people mispronounce their names for quite a while before they correct it. We've had that in a number of other sports as well.
Low here.
Pasternak.
Pasta. Down low.
It is a French name. Matt told us a lot of people pronounce it Patois. It was Pasta. It was an Ontario name.
Oh, man. Lindholm was aggressive on the line there.
Took a good chance.
Good save. Swayman was looking behind him. He's like, ooh, did that squeak through? Not anymore, they're not. There's a whole thing about the Canes prospects refusing to report to the ECHL because they currently don't have
Vegas the other night,
an AHL affiliate.
good chance here down the wing, but off the turnover and a bouncing puck.
Wait. The Chicago Wolves aren't affiliated anymore to the Canes?
The puck hits him and it just sticks there.
Really?
Don't lose pucks. There's no second opportunity, and if you're the Hawks, you don't get it. You haven't got many pucks down there.
That's kind of surprising.
Second puck, because Swayman slows
I know the Charlotte Checkers, like, for the longest time used to be there
3 times.
outside of the apron of the net. Ooh, that was a bad play by Beecher. Get that on your forehand, get that out.
Having made 2 starts and have given up 2 in each of those 2, both of them wins.
What a luxury to have 2 goaltenders like this.
Some wondered in the offseason if it was too much of a luxury given everybody they had to replace.
Ooh, good shot. Lauko kind of
Those holes elsewhere, but they hung on to both. And again,
getting scrappy.
last year, they're the best goaltender.
Their contract ended, huh? I thought they were going to re-up it. So is the Chicago Wolves, so they're just strictly independent now?
Brown and Lauko is being brought around to the rest.
If so, that's kind of weird.
Is restored. Just about Jeremy Swayman, one more thing. In the offseason, he was a restricted free agent, but he had arbitration rights. So he went to arbitration with the Bruins. They couldn't agree on a contract, and he came up with a 1-year deal. And arbitration's not an easy deal. You sit in there and you tell the arbitrator why you think you're worth a certain dollar figure, and the Bruins team tells you why you're not and what they want to pay you. And he said, it's just fuel for my fire. It's never a pleasant thing to go through arbitration.
Nearing a minute to go, second period. Swayman working on the shutout. Just a 1-0 lead for Boston.
Penalty there. Bruins going back on the power play.
And the penalty call will be a hook.
Wolves were tired of their guys getting called up while they were trying to contend for playoffs or some selfish shit. That's why they didn't re-up.
Going off.
What? What? That's the reason?
More forecheck work by the Bruins, and Jones is going to get the hooky call on Zaka as his stick
That's the
on the body and eventually gets called. Against Vegas, the Blackhawks gave up a
The NHL team is the one who drafted the players. What?
side to
That's
quite frequently. Jim Montgomery was just talking
that's stupid. That is just stupid. That is that is stupid. That just made me infuriated. Wow. Wow. And I listen, Calder Cup is great. Don't get me wrong. You know, awesome trophy. But if that is indeed how that worked out, I would smack the taste out of the because who are you going to get for you got to get all independent players now that aren't affiliated to an NHL team. That's difficult. That makes roster construction far more difficult. I'm gonna have to research that during intermission. Now I'm interested. God, man, they love that high blue line play. Pasta's not really paying attention. 10 seconds. Just get a shot on net, guys. All right. Good block. Power plays from both teams stink tonight. Not great. Not great thus far. Gotta be better with that. All right, let's see here. Why aren't Chicago Wolves affiliated with the NHL? All right, hold on. Now I gotta share this. Now I gotta share this article because that's crazy. Hold on. Look at the Athletic. I gotta see this. This is insanity. Chicago Wolves. This is old story. I didn't see it. I knew they became independent, but I thought they actually figured out a deal there. Chicago Wolves figured to shed the Hurricanes affiliation, become the first independent NHL team since 1994-95. Chicago Wolves are going in it alone. They're depending on NHL team to determine whether they'd be successful in the NHL. They're done depending on NHL to determine whether they'll be successful in the NHL. Wolves general manager Wendell Young confirmed Wednesday the Wolves plan to become an independent NHL team beginning next season after their 3-year contract with the Carolina Hurricanes expands to the end of 2023 season. Young said the decision was made because the Wolves begin the Hurricanes' philosophy towards their AHL affiliate had changed this season. Within our affiliation, says we will develop and also want to win a Calder Cup. I think the philosophy has changed on our philosophy, but their philosophy has changed from up top. We had a really successful year and won the Calder Cup last year and developed players, gave them a few players too that are in their lineup now at minimum salary. I believe Carolina's philosophy has changed. It was all about development. In our philosophy, it's in our affiliation that says develop and win. We think by winning, we develop. That's where we stand. Also, some organizations are development only, but we think if we have a development in playoff games, learn how to win, and we're trying to do it all the time. That's changed. It's time to go independent and follow our own philosophy. Comments didn't respond. Carolina didn't respond. Wolves defending Calder Cup champs are fighting for a playoff season. Okay. Wolves are allowed by the AHL to become an independent team, which won't affect their status as a member of the league going forward. It's less than ideal for the league, though. The league hasn't operated without an NHL affiliate team since 1994-95. The Hurricanes will still need to find an AHL team to place their players on going forward. An AHL league source of the Wolves' decision isn't official yet, but the source said they were unsure a long-term answer would be if the Hurricanes, the Wolves became independent. Source out of the AHL president and CEO Scott Howson has become in regular contact with the Wolves chairman of board Don Levin and Hurricanes president general manager Don Waddle. That's wild. Independence may give the Wolves the freedom they desire, but also a complicated young job. It's a lot more science for me. It's a lot more work. If you have an affiliate, you put up the board and you see where guys are going to fit and where they're going to play, and you'll try to fill it from there. I've got an empty board right now, which makes it a lot more interesting, or make more interesting. There's a ton of players in Europe that want to come back. There's a ton of players that know their NHL career is a distant thing now, and they can play. Guys who don't think that they're getting proper treatment on teams, they'll have a platform here. You're not getting passed over by the first rounder. You're going to be able to play. Best player plays, like right now as an affiliate. We know certain guys that have to play more and give them a chance to get better. And they have to play, and they can have to be on this power play. Part of my selling point is it doesn't have to happen now. It'll be the only American League team that plays whoever is best. Young has notified agents recently about the Wolves becoming independent in case the clients are interested in playing for them next season. Young has said he already heard from former Wolves players too. Wolves will still have to abide by the AHL's development roster rule, which has 13 of 18 skaters must have 216 or fewer games of pro experience. Interesting. That is really interesting. Oh, Shaggy. I'm not even going to disagree. That is freaking wild. Wow. Wait a minute. So now I'm curious. AHL.com. Okay. Now I'm curious. How does this affect them down low? So, okay. Let me look at the rosters. Let me go to Chicago. I'm just... Kincaid's down here. So I'm assuming... So I'm assuming they have to be on loan? Is that how that works? Let me like Kincaid. Like what's his... Okay. So does each player have a different affiliation? Okay, this kind of gets confusing. Okay, Chicago Wolves players, NHL. I don't know, affiliate. This is going to be interesting. So this is interesting. Obviously, this is on the Wolves roster and stuff like that. So website. So you got to take it with a grain of salt. You got to take it with a grain of salt. Players inking deals with the Wolves have have included several who were on the team last season, veterans of both NHL and AHL. As young players about to get their first day of the AHL. NHL teams have taken notice of the Wolves roster, much like what they have seen. 5 players signed this season have been invited to NHL training camps, including Keith Kincaid, Corey Conchar, Peter Abedonato, Isaac Ratcliffe, and Austin Strain. And also Winnipeg added Connor McClellan to its roster of the Young Stars Classic. I think this shows the respect for Wendell's ability to choose players who were not considered by the NHL before signing to the Wolves are now being sought after NHL teams. After Wendell signed them, always were thrilled for when a Wolves player makes the NHL. Yeah, this is interesting. This is very, very, very interesting. Yeah, I wonder on the website if it actually no, not their own. I was gonna say maybe it actually shows like this player's affiliated with here, this player's affiliated with here. But no. No, it does not. No, it does not. I always like the jerseys though. Jersey's been pretty fire. Okay. All right. I mean, that is, I will fully admit, freaking bizarre. That is bizarre. I don't know what much else to say there. That is very bizarre. I don't know why they would turn their noses up at like an NHL team or like an NHL affiliation. So wait a minute, who is the? Who the? So yeah, Norfolk let the Hurricanes don't have an AHL or ECHL affiliate. That is weird. That is weird. So I do have to say this. I'm not defending with the Chicago, but it is. I mean, they did just Norfolk just switched to the Winnipeg Jets. So I'm. That's weird. That's freaking weird. That's weird. That's very, very weird. I gotta restart my stream. It's kind of glitched here. Yeah, that's weird though. No affiliate for the Carolina. That's weird. That's so. Sorry, that just took me aback. So they don't even have an ECHL. Now I know why players won't report there. That's crazy. Crazy.
Thank you, Steve Levy. Welcome, ESPN viewers. John Butchergos, Kevin Weeks. You've been watching Levy, Mark Messier, and PK Subban. We just watched Adam Fantilli score a goal here on Frozen Frenzy on ESPN2. A guy that reminds us of Mark Messier a little bit, the young center for the Columbus Blue Jackets, number 11.
I could see it. I've heard so much about him from people back home in Toronto. Tell me about him as a kid. But I got to tell you, watching him at Michigan, stud, and world championships, by the way.
Yes.
Men's worlds.
Obi Baker winner last year.
Obi.
Michigan. There it is. That's the big board. The Frozen Frenzy board. 32 teams. Why am I starting to talk like Don Cherry? We're still going. Games. This one on the island, down the stretch. Empty.
There's so many games. I'm not the biggest fan of this. Like, too many games in one night.
A little pool there, a little snooker, maybe.
Yeah.
A little bank shot. How about the Avs?
Ross Colton's going to get that goal.
How about the
All
Avs?
the way down the ice. So the new guys, Johansson and Colton.
It's like,
This game has been fun. We're going to continue watching this on ESPN2. Leaves, you got to take us to the third period.
well, Boston up 1-0. They definitely got to. That's interesting. Actually, Shaggy, I'll ask you, right? Anyone's actually there too. What do you think about this many games in one night? Like, anyone else think this is kind of foolish? Like, it's a lot of hockey. You're actually dividing your like potential viewers. It's just. And like I said, good luck to the hockey guy trying to cover all this. My man's gonna be up till like recording a long ass one. Holy crap, that is gonna be rough. That is gonna be rough. That's crazy.
One way to avoid expensive car repair bills is to be a race car driver. The other is insurance.
All right. I want to get back to the period, baby. I want to go watch some games. There are only 3 days it would make sense on a Saturday, first day of regular season, and the last day of the regular season. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Like, it's, I mean, I'm lucky because I work, you know, a very weird, not bad at all. I mean, on a Tuesday, yeah, it's weird, right? On a Tuesday, like, you would probably, this would have been better off, I agree 100%, Saturday, because then you could have some games at, like, noon, 3, like, multiple games, and you could space it out to, like, in the West Coast games, you could have till late, like, around 10 Eastern or something like that, make it a little bit more balanced. Yeah, I don't understand why on a Tuesday they're forcing it. Maybe it's schedule. Also, not on ESPN. Their app. I mean, that's actually what I'm using to stream right now is ESPN. It can be up and down. It's better. I don't know. I forget, Shaggy, if you're local in New England. Nessen's app for me sucks. Not a fan. Sucks. So, like, I'll have to, like, I use VPNs, so, like, having to watch the Nessen stream on the ESPN stream because it's just, for whatever reason, does not very good for me. Oh, got a few messages here. What's going on here? Let's see. terrible. I have like gig internet too. That's the aggravating part. Like, what the frig? Come on. Load, load, load. That's aggravating. All right.
generate offense against a
All right.
defensive team that doesn't give up much in a two-goal lead.
Thank God.
Talk to your brother-in-law, Tony Granado, former terrific player and coach, now working for the Blackhawks.
Another goal. Another goddamn goal, baby. Oh, shit. What's going on? I don't know what's going on here. This is so weird. Is it raining or some shit? I don't know. Shouldn't affect Fios, but whatever. So Frederick gets a second goal. That sucks because I was gonna make a video with all this like nice clean footage I'm getting, and that goes out the window. All right. Bruins up 3-0.
The Bruins take control here. We're going to see what the coaches for it. James Van Riemsdyk, who's really skated well tonight, tips the puck into the zone and gets around Connor Murphy. Look at the convergence of Bruins around the front of the net.
Good play.
Eventually, it's Trent Frederick that puts it in. Van Riemsdyk beats Murphy there, and when Murphy loses a stick, now he's in desperation mode.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that, Shaggy. Whatever, my extender went. I think my Wi-Fi extender is actually what's the issue. I think that went on me. Good save there. Nice Soderblom. Bruins score a couple real quick.
Goal by Frederick, assisted by Van Riemsdyk and Coyle at 5:02. After Patra scored his third unassisted at 4:06 of this, the third period. 3-0 Boston trying to go to 6-0 for just the second time in franchise history. The other was in 1937-38. Gray was a rookie, played against that excellent Bruins team.
I thought you were outstanding in your first year in the booth there.
Through the Dixie Cup and the strings.
It was amazing.
It's Mrazek with the freeze of the
So Patra had a nice finish. Now we'll show. Look at this finish. Backhand forehand. Great.
Matt Patra to a breakaway, his third of the season. 56 seconds later, Trent
JVR and Frederick.
makes it 3-0 Boston.
God, gotta love it.
ABC is home to the Stanley Cup Final.
Somehow my feed is still out of yours. That's funny. Sorry if I'm ruining shit.
Makes car insurance easy. As easy as saying the wrong thing.
I mean, it's been a good little game for the Bruins. It does like make you wonder, like, man, they take a little bit to get going, but when they get going, they're producing. How much Mrazek could have done that breakaway? That was a good play by Patrick, good finish, and then like JVR over to Frederick. That was some good jam. That's where Freddie's gonna succeed at the NHL, like he has been.
Begins Wednesday. It continues Friday on ESPN.
I might just move my router in here, honestly.
You can feel it now. Undefeated, ranked number 4. They're expecting big things from this team.
Florida State, Wake Forest, Saturday on ABC.
Knowing how filthy Sid's wrister is,
Yep.
knowing why goalies lose 10 pounds of sweat every game, knowing it's overtime against conversations.
Oh man.
Tastes best out of one particular cup. Knowing where the season's biggest events can be seen is knowing you'll never miss one. To know hockey is to love hockey. The NHL on ESPN.
All right.
Playing the third period until Jared McCann. Man advantage ties it up. It's 4-all. This is on Frozen Frenzy live right now. Overtime over on ESPN2.
All right. Freddie, JVR out there hustling. I love this third line.
Half to go here. Boston has opened up a 3-0 lead. And they continue to pressure around Peter Mrazek. Andreas Athanasiou
Then I see you coming down.
led the team, tied with Taylor Radish. Vlasic pitches in.
No, I'm watching on ESPN. ESPN Plus.
Frederick just scored. He scored 17 for Boston last year.
I'm watching on ESPN Plus, so it's just kind of like makes it a little bit easier for me to kind of work that way.
Everyone has one, and that's amazing.
I haven't tried Hulu.
First time the Bruins have done that since April 21st, 2022. A year and a half ago, that game against Pittsburgh. Very Jeff.
Ooh, it's a good stick battle here.
Stick with Dickinson. Here's a 4-on-2 for the moment for Boston. Geeky leads it back through for Geeky.
They keep saying geeky, but that's Brown. Yeah, that's Brown. He keeps saying geeky.
Game tonight.
Like, I don't know what.
It's like the loop so far. Shattenkirk set it toward the goal. Poked back in deeper by Corbett.
Lauco, ooh, trying to get that to the beach.
By the veteran Dickinson. Now
Korchinski.
coaching Brzezinski to shoot the puck more. They think he will as he gets more comfortable in the NHL.
Had quite a year last year in junior and
I see. So that's like your main thing's Hulu, huh?
almost outstepped that. He had a big points year. He won the World Junior Championship with Connor Bedard as Canada won the gold medal in Halifax. And
Oh, stick just fell apart.
73 points for Korchinski in Seattle in the Western Hockey League last year. More than a point per game. There's Reese Johnson.
Back to the point.
Back to the line.
Good glove there by Swayman. 11-19 there in the third.
40 shots for Boston are a season high. Double dust. Chicago tonight. No more to come. Our Frozen Frenzy from Vegas. Philadelphia, the visitor, coming up next year on ESPN.
Just sucks. I'm gonna have to probably pull those the last 2 goals from the Bruins from another probably from a video. That stinks. I just like getting the raw footage because then you can kind of have it leading up to the play on Patreon.
Chicago team to start the year.
Arizona after Vegas, and Arizona quietly is
Bedard here on the draw. See if the kid can win one. Nope.
going to be an easy game for
He's been struggling on the dot.
Just walk into the moment. Give the Coyotes a haircut. Saka passed it off for Marchand. Taken back by Johnson.
Good defensive play there by Grizzly. Was that Grizzly? Yeah, just got it. That got a little dangerous.
And good work on the stick by Alex Vlasic. Another BU Terrier playing in this game. There are 4 former Boston University Terrier defensemen.
Check this out. I tried the ESPN app was infuriated by not getting NHL games. Sucks that I have to pay 3-way bundle. Yeah, that does suck. Good stick by Forbert.
Athanasiou's shot did not get through. Nearly midway through the third period. Athanasiou got stopped for a moment by Frederick. He has it back. Centers one and it's pipped wide. By Radish. Jones pinched in, lost the puck. Skated out by Frederick. Van Riemsdyk dropped it in. He has 303 career goals. Van Riemsdyk. More than midway through the third period now. 3-0 Boston. Saka in the second period, and then Patra and Frederick here in the third, 56 seconds apart. To quiet the sellout crowd at the United Center.
No, about 9:40 here.
The head from Terry, with their 6 games on 2 goals and 3 assists. Taken back by Beecham. Lauko.
Oh, good step.
Along the far wall by Jared Tenorti. And Lauko grabbing for his face and immediately.
Holy crap. Hopefully Lauko's okay. He's bleeding like...
Up around the eye.
Just
Looks
above
not
it.
his eye.
No, it's just above it. But he was closed out hard by Tenorti on the right wing boards, or the left wing boards rather, and quickly to the Bruins locker room. It's the way the their benches are here, they gotta lift up that middle portion of the bench so you can get to the walkway to get down. The Bruins were moving pretty quickly to get Lauko back to the locker room.
Concerned Bruins looking at the tablet to see a replay, see what happened.
Oh, shit.
Right in the face.
Oh, shit.
Faith's Rounds wasn't living up to its name. But now she's using Amazon Business.
Dude, that was crazy.
With bulk orders,
Right by his eye. Heel of the skate. Right by the skate blade. Right by Lauko's eye. That's... oof.
tax payment, which means Faith has the time to
Hopefully he's okay. Hopefully it's just some stitches above the... Hopefully it's above the eyebrow.
your partner for smart business buying.
Fresh cut, clean shave, pressed suit. The only part of the job interview you weren't prepared for? Finding out the job was too good to be true. You need to find job listings that won't lead to nowhere.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. When you create an Indeed account, you get a job search you can trust. Indeed seeks to identify and remove low-quality postings from its site, so you're more likely to find jobs that take you where you want to be.
Are you on your way?
That was a scary little thing play there. Hopefully Lauko's fine. Hopefully just some stitches.
Time for our shot of the night, brought to you by Jägermeister. And the first one comes from a young man who's not old enough to have a shot.
And Matt Proctor gets the breakaway and the turnover, scores his third of the season. The Bruins are up 2-0, and then 56 seconds later, it's Brent Frederick. And the Bruins' third line gets on the board. And a 3-0 Bruin lead.
Taking a moment to clean up the ice. Some blood on the ice after Lauko took the skate to the face. And Jason Dickinson. Accidental. I'm sure Dickinson feels terrible.
A lot of the players won't wear the face full shield. They like the freedom.
On either side, was it a stick? And I said, no, it looks like a skate. We're just telling them, and instantly, like, their whole demeanor changes. Like, everybody is now thinking about Jacob Lauko and hoping that he's okay.
Let's hope he didn't take it in the eye. There's a centering pass, and Shattenkirk couldn't tip it. That was a feature of the Bruins last year. First year under Jim Montgomery encourages those defensemen to be aggressive, attack the net when they see an opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, it does remind me of Boychuk a bit, too. Hopefully it's not a Brian Berard situation where he loses vision. I'm hoping it wasn't hit directly in the eye.
During the game in Anaheim Sunday night that paid tribute to Shattenkirk. Kaiser played it ahead. Here comes Bedard with some room. And they closed him down quickly, played it off. Hership center, hoping for a tip from Polino. Hership tied up by Griswold. Griswold was plus 46 last year, second in the NHL behind only his teammate Hampus Lindholm. He was plus 49. Patra played it ahead. Patra has it back. His shot blocked. Under 8 minutes to go. Chicago trying to avoid its third straight loss. The last 2 games were against the last 2 Stanley Cup champions, Colorado and Vegas, and now tonight playing the President's Trophy winner from a year ago. All 3 of those teams still undefeated. Let's head back to the studio. Here's Arda.
Sean, thank you very much. Frozen Frenzy over on ESPN2. Kraken and Red Wings overtime, and it'll be the 5th career overtime goal for Jordan Eberle, who makes it 5-4 your final for the Kraken. And Sean Eberle is a native of Regina, Saskatchewan.
Yes, he is. Connor Bedard starred last year for the Regina Pats. The Western Hockey League that did not break the record for goal scoring in a single season. As we mentioned on opening night when Connor played against the Pittsburgh Penguins. Ferraro, 108 goals in one season. That's talking about records that may never be broken. I can't imagine that one would be.
Yeah, well, one of the reasons is that players, I was 19. I was one of you. I was 19 years old. Connor Bedard was 17 last year. He got to be 19 in that league. He would get 100 goals.
Really?
Oh yeah. But he had 70 last year.
Now you like the
played
Miami Dolphins, undefeated team. You like pop a champagne cork every time the season ends in the Western Hockey League, and no one breaks your record.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure nobody's going to get there the way the game's played now.
And it's still to come tonight.
Or Chris Pronger incident, that thing that happened. Yeah.
They're warming up.
That was. Oof. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of took my sails out of this game a bit for me. That was a scary little play.
Puck drops shortly.
I'm hoping Lauko's good.
Ready to go. He sent me a text. He's like, "You guys moving along? You want to get going?"
Good to see Bob getting some work.
Yes. He's such a floater, isn't he?
I don't know how he keeps track of it all. Lots of hockey, college football, radio voice of the New York Jets. One of the great broadcasters in America and a great guy.
Oh, good play there. It's good.
Puck by Wyatt Kaiser.
Frederick and JR battling here in the corner. Freddie back to the point. Oh, he loses it. Oh, bad turnover by.
College hockey. Here's a 2-on-1. Foligno.
I think Swayman got a piece of that one.
Off Swayman and wide. I think it hits Swayman. Tough to tell from the high altitude above the ice here.
Coyle using his big frame.
Coyle. Played in all 82 games last year for the history-making Bruins. 6th time in 11 seasons he played in every game for his team. Under 6 minutes to go. Some of the fans have made their way into this very pleasant Chicago. So 80 degrees here today. Gusty winds in the Windy City, but you told me it's not because it's windy in terms of weather.
No, it's just the politicians back in the day. Lots of wind. I think I read that somewhere.
That's your story.
Geeky here. Back to the point.
I've heard that elsewhere.
Carlo over.
I got a lot of things rattling.
Low shot. Get some jam.
My source for all historical information. Carlo into some traffic. Geeky got knocked out of the net front. Cross ice it comes.
Oh.
With a stick of Reichel. And he picked the pocket of Beecher. Back and forth in the neutral.
Brown there in pursuit.
5 minutes to go. Boston seemingly on its way to just the second 6-0 start in franchise history in 100 years. Celebrating their centennial all season long. Nice move by Jones to get the classic.
Good save there by Sway.
Handled by Swayman. Then Shattenkirk and Perry starting to go at the side of the net.
Perry gave Swayman a little pop in the back of the shoulder as he was going by, and Chad Kirk seen that movie before and
I like that reaction from Shattenkirk.
wrestled around to the right of Swayman. 3 Bruins goals in the second period. Pavel Zacha made it 1-0. Matt Patra made it 2-0 in the third, and then 56 seconds later, Trent Frederick made it 3-0 Boston.
I can't imagine accidental LASIK gone wrong. Holy hell. I mean, ugh. Anything near the eyes freak me out. Like any cut, anything like that. It's not a great look. Oof. Freaks me out, I'm not gonna lie. Freaks me the frig out.
Having a car is an absolute must. I feel like I can do anything. My next goal is 700 credits for it. Join me at time.com. One way to avoid expensive car repair bills is to be a race car driver. The other is endurance.
Endurance saves more than $7,000.
Bruins gotta try to finish this period out strong.
Endurance covers nearly every car on the road. Plus,
You pick the mechanic you trust.
acts now for $300 off any plan. Plus, a year for each
Gotta finish it out strong here, boys.
call 1-855.
Jeremy Sway's got a 22 up, 22 down so far. He and Linus Olmark continue to give the Boston Bruins the best goaltending.
Change subject. I think I should trade Suzuki for fantasy team. He's done fuck all for the season. I might need a better tendy. I mean, it depends on what your situation is. I think Suzuki will. I think he'll heat up, personally, but it depends on who's your roster, though. And who do you have for goaltenders?
Swayman looks that away too. The Bruins on the verge of going 6-0 on the season.
4-4, 2 minutes for roughing each, eh?
Have given up 7 goals in 6 games. Remarkable. And if the Bruins do hold on to win, they'll join Colorado and Vegas at 6-0 this year. And it'll be the first time in NHL history that 3 teams started the season 6-0-0. That's almost certainly going to happen. Perry and Shattenkirk each off for roughing. Playing 4-on-4 here with
What was Lindholm doing there? Oh, good play there by Marchand.
this shot stopped by Mrazek, might have been deflected by Lassiter.
Ranta, Skinner, and Reimer. Yeah, you're kind of in a bad spot in that situation. What would the trade be for? What goaltender? Like that's the thing. If you get a really good goaltender, it might be kind of worth it if you have, decent enough production.
Here's Kurashev. They might have been offside. They weren't, at least for the time being.
Good play there by Patra. Good handle.
Taken away. Here's Patra. Down low.
Oh, that was a good idea to get that. Nice idea.
Connor Murphy is actually born in Boston when his dad, Gord, played for the Bruins. Dad played 14 years on the fence in the NHL. That one's tipped wide. And we're down to 3 minutes to go. Boston about to finish the perfect 4-0 road trip. And they open with home
I mean, good win for the Bruins here. So they got Anaheim on Thursday, Detroit, then Florida, then Toronto.
gets tougher. Detroit, obviously a much improved team despite the loss tonight. Florida and Toronto coming into the Garden before the Bruins go to Detroit. And the Wings, although they lost in overtime tonight, have had a
Nah, you probably won't,
trade with all
but you'll probably get a decent goaltender.
scored again tonight. He's
Like somebody that's a starter that's going to get consistent.
grew up a Red Wing fan. Thriving in his first year in Detroit. There's Kaiser forced back for a moment by
Good play there by Zaka.
Buckaway. Shattenkirk and Perry are out of the box. And we're down to 2.5 to go.
Good play there by Zaka. Get that low.
Around by DeBrusk. Again, not an offensive explosion, but they have scored 3 goals Boston now in all 6 games. When they play defense and get the goals in they get, that's going to be enough to win on a lot of nights, probably most nights.
Now, their defensive play is so rock solid, and for all the change that they had in their lineup, the only new defenseman they have is Kevin Shattenkirk, and he played 14 minutes.
Last year they started 4-1.
I mean, minute 45 left. A little bit of time, but Bruins are looking pretty good.
14 out of 15. Boston 17-2 after 19 games last year. On their way to the record 65 wins.
And Sean, if you remember back to the start there, remember they had the injuries. Gresslick was out, Marchand was out. Didn't seem to matter.
Brown just let go a clap bomb. He's like,
Playing on the 4th line, son of the longtime NHL player for Boston College Eagle, Doug Brown.
let down the clap bomb.
That's been a study in perseverance. A lot of time in the minor leagues. He's 31. Tonight is just his 141st NHL game. Under a minute to go. They're trying to preserve the shutout for Jeremy Swayman. Driven in by Forward. And Ray, this Chicago team, still a lot of work to do on the rebuild. They have some prospects from college hockey, junior hockey. They have a lot of draft picks coming, but you have to think it's a long shot for them to be a playoff contender this year.
I don't think that's even possible. I don't think it's in their wildest dreams, really, but
Here's Bedard with a chance late. Center.
Oh, that was a good play by Bedard. Swayman got lucky on that one.
One of the best of the night for Chicago. We're down to 6 seconds to go. And Jeremy Swayman has his 10th career shutout in just 91 regular season.
Good shutout by Swayman. Good performance.
Bruins time the longest winning streak to start a season. They are
Brown has already contributed more than those class. That's rough. Good win by the Bruins. Good win.
The NHL and ESPN continues. The frenzy continues from Vegas. For Emily and Ray, Sean McDonough, so long from Chicago. Here's Bob Wischusen with Brian Callahan.
No goalie hug. No goalie hug, eh? Okay, I'll stop recording this so now I can kind of get that file rendered up in Adobe Premiere. At least in offensive chances. That's the sad part. Because Nosek was really good as a defensive option. He just wasn't great in the offensive side of the ice. I'm going to call it on that one, boys. Appreciate you popping through. Had a few people pop through if they decided to kind of look at the end. I appreciate it. It's been great. You guys have been really awesome thus far on the channel. Saw a lot of new faces, so that's cool. Shaggy, it's really good to see you back, man. I'm glad you decided to kind of pop in. Yeah, I know. No goalie hug. There goes my footage for that. But yeah, it's going to be... I think it's going to be a fun year. I have a lot of big projects planned, a lot of things kind of lined up for the docket. I'm really excited to bring a lot more video ideas and be just covering the sport quite a bit. So good to see you back, Shaggy, man. Hope to see you around. I'll be doing these live streams occasionally. We'll be doing a live show. What's today? What is today, actually? Tuesday. We'll be doing a live podcast on Friday or Saturday night. I'll announce it. But your support through this channel has been immense. I greatly appreciate it. And on that note, guys, I'm gonna get out of here, start editing, and I'll talk to you soon. Take it easy, buddy.